Meet Elias, a young man living in a small village near the border between Tanzania and Malawi. He comes from a poor family struggling to make ends meet, and Elias feels the weight of their financial burdens. With limited opportunities for employment and education, Elias becomes disillusioned with his prospects for the future. He watches as others in his community turn to smuggling as a means of survival, tempted by the promise of quick money and escape from poverty. Elias, feeling desperate to improve his family's situation, reluctantly joins a group of smugglers who operate along the border. At first, he rationalizes his actions, believing that he has no other choice. As Elias becomes more deeply involved in the illicit trade, he witnesses the negative impacts of smuggling firsthand. Families torn apart by violence, communities destabilized by corruption, and innocent lives lost in pursuit of profit. Despite his growing unease, Elias feels trapped by his circumstances, unable to see a way out of the dangerous path he has chosen. One fateful night, Elias and his fellow smugglers are caught by a joint operation between Tanzanian and Malawian authorities. The reality of his situation hits Elias hard as he is arrested and taken into custody. While in jail, Elias has time to reflect on his choices and the harm he has caused to himself and others. He hears stories from fellow inmates whose lives have been shattered by the consequences of smuggling, reinforcing the destructive nature of the trade.
Through introspection and the support of a mentor figure within the prison, Elias begins to see a glimmer of hope for redemption. He resolves to turn his life around and use his experiences to educate others about the dangers of smuggling. Released from prison, Elias returns to his village with a newfound sense of purpose. He shares his story with his community, emphasizing the devastating effects of smuggling on individuals, families, and society as a whole. With the help of local leaders and organizations, Elias launches initiatives to provide alternative livelihoods for vulnerable youth, offering training and employment opportunities that steer them away from the path of crime. Over time, Elias's efforts bear fruit as he witnesses positive changes in his community. The once thriving trade in illicit goods diminishes, replaced by a renewed sense of hope and determination to build a better future through legal and sustainable means. We see Elias standing on the border between Tanzania and Malawi, gazing out at the vast landscape stretching before him. Though the road ahead may be challenging, he is filled with optimism and resolve, knowing that he has chosen the path of light over darkness and that his journey has the power to inspire others to do the same.